so up next we have Wrek.
Wrek and Soap. If this is indeed going to be Ice Climber and JigglyPuff, it's one I studied up on a little bit, which might surprise you. I'm a Fox player. I used to play Marth. Neither of these characters have very much to do with either of them, it seems. However, when looking for the Ice Climber's main weaknesses, I looked at many matchups to see what spots each character attacked, and they're often quite similar. If you can imagine all the places Ice Climbers can attack quickly, there's a spot, like, sort of near the top of their head. Without doing a forward smash, they can't really hit it. Luckily, Jigglypuff has a couple moves that are very good at hitting that spot. One of them is back air. So if you can use that, you're extremely safe. Even if you miss space a little bit on other character shields, against Ice Climbers, they have such low traction, second to Luigi, second lowest traction. They'll end up sliding so far back that they won't be able to punish.
Exactly. And so this is probably where you're going to see a lot of safe gameplay. Puff really hoping to separate Nana. I actually think he was going for an up tilt rest, which at that percent might have been worth it to get both Nana. But now he's getting to that percent where you've got to be a bit more careful.
I think the real question is, will Beast Boy use his abilities to transform into a different animal throughout the match?
That will actually be very interesting. I wonder if he has any secondary animals, maybe some space animals?
Oh, able to take out Nana really effectively. It looks like he is familiar with the matchup. Way to go, Soap.
Yeah, and that changes things. Soap, I've actually seen him play a couple times before. It's pretty good Jigglypuff.
Yeah.
And he gets a charge force smash. Wrek manages to go the other direction, but because of the way he was DIing, he still ends up losing the stock. And this is another one of those matchups where the lead makes a huge difference.
Right.
It's almost like an NBA game, really. A lot of times when a team gets a pretty good lead, they'll start trying to slow the game down, resting on their lead a little bit, no pun intended. And I think that might be what you're seeing a little bit safer gameplay, a little bit of, oh no, you come to me kind of tactics, which makes sense. And right when he gives up on that strategy, he gets grabbed, and that's a wobble. Yeah. For those of you who are unfamiliar with what a wobble is, it's basically a grab that the Ice Climbers can do, where they, because of, an unfortunate SD, because of the mechanics of the character, you can pummel and have your either Nana or Popo, depending on your skin, simultaneously land a tilt, which keeps them in a sort of a hit stun.
Not simultaneously. It's actually asynchronous.
Asynchronous.
The way it works is because you're in hit lag. If you pause the game right after you're getting hit, there's like a little green flash, and you notice your character in a "I'm hurting" animation. What happens is your character never leaves that animation, so they're not able to wiggle out, and you can do it continuously until you decide to do something else, like a smash attack.
Yes. You cannot DI it. You can't really do much except sort of hope that they off-time it a little bit. Otherwise, you know, you might as well start thinking about the next stock, which is what it looks like he did.
Yeah, learning to avoid the setups is very much more important.
Yeah,
and,
I agree.
And there is like preemptive mashing. You start mashing your controller ahead of time, so that hopefully you'll be able to mash out. You'll already be fully going by the time they get the grab.
Pre-mashing at lower percents, I believe under 40 is your best bet. It's something you'll see Wizrobe do. He loves the pre-mash. As well as players like Slox, I think Crush, and a couple of other players. Setting up the wall of pain. Oh, it's a double rest. This man is a legend.
Yeah, he did it.
That was so clean. Now I see why he called himself Soap.
Because clean. It was so clean?
It was so clean. You see that game? That was so clean.
As we're heading into the game, I want to highlight the importance of this match. Soap and Wrek, the winner of this, will be heading to loser's side top 32. Soap in winner's semis ended up facing Envy in a Puff Ditto and lost that 2-0. Make his way all the way through losers to the spot we are now. Wrek lost to our Peach main Kibo round 1 and has worked his way all the way back from round 1 losers.
Basically, these two are pulling the Nagi.
Not quite, but they're on their way.
They're on their way. For those of you unfamiliar with pulling a Nagi, it's basically when you lose pretty early or round 1, and then you run it all the way back to win the tournament.
They used to call it the mango, but
it's now the Maggie.
quick shout-outs to our Delaware homie.
And so, pretty close game. How do you feel about this card pick? I think I have to say I agree with it.
Yeah. You ask me how I feel, I say it's quite good because at this percent, Puff is ready to die from a double down smash.
Yes.
And it opens up more for the ices because you don't have time to go for forward smash. You don't have, I mean, if you're only going for a grab against JigglyPuff, you're not going to have much success because JigglyPuff is always in the air where she can't be grabbed. That's the game plan. So you need to find other ways to make it happen. So if you can kind of predict her landing, like Soap's been doing a lot of short hops and then aerial drift back, you can wait, do a quick wave dash in, and then hit them with a down smash, hopefully ending the stock a bit earlier.
And right now, if you're Soap, you're just looking to safely tack on some extra percent.
Yeah, right here, if I'm Wrek, I'm looking to like crouch cancel at those low percents against those back airs, because Soap is repeating the same back air strategy, a short hop towards, back air, drift away. You do a quick crouch cancel, you wave dash out of the hit stun, and do a down smash. It's an amazing trade for you.
He's doing a good job. How to beat Ice Climbers one-on-one, divide and conquer. One of the oldest strategies in the book. Together they are a force, separate, kind of weak.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
A little bit of a reach there on that dash attack. Seeing a lot of rolls, and won't be surprised if we see another like double rest, like right there. There could have actually been one. But you know what? He doesn't need it. The back airs are working just fine. I had a chance there to get rid of Nana again.
Yeah, Wrek seems to be having a hard time finding his way into striking distance.
Yeah, into the effective range.
Yeah, he keeps getting pushed back towards the edge, and then he doesn't really have anywhere to go.
And Soap doing a good job of working his way in slowly. He'll throw out a back air that's like just out of the effective range, as we talked about earlier, and he'll slowly either move his way in or he'll fade out a little bit. You'll see him make the most subtle move on the ground, and then when he back airs, he'll be oh, nice wobble. JigglyPuff makes the greatest wobble phase. He just kind of blows up, gets starry-eyed.
I slightly prefer Yoshi's.
I actually have never seen Yoshi's phase.
It's hilarious. You have to watch Yoshi get wobbled sometime.
So hopefully we see a Yoshi get wobbled later.
The odds are slim, but I hope it's true.
All right, there it is, the roll rest.
Yep, only Nana rolls. Popo was still in an action, and then Nana is always 6 frames behind Popo, so he must have input a roll a little too early for Popo, or I guess a little too late. Yeah, a little too early for Popo to roll.
It could have also been like a shield stun situation.
Yeah, that's true.
Where his shield got hit, but hers wasn't affected.
And she just rolled immediately.
Yeah,
and maybe he was even trying to shield tilt with Popo.
Yeah.
Well, this is technically Nana, but...
Well, yeah, that's why it's depending on the costume earlier, you know.
Yeah, the solo climber.
Yeah, the solo climber.
The player-controlled climber, PCC.
And that's going to be a 2-0 for Soap, looking clean.
Yeah. And, yeah, Soap impressing. He is going to move on to top 32 losers. Wrek is 33rd.
Yeah. I mean, he has a pretty good Beast Boy. And pretty good ice climbers.
Pretty decent ice climbers, yeah. It's good to see him play. Is that the first wave already over? You know what? Between both the Luigi and the ice climbers matchups, we can actually go to the Surface Pro.